In this video, we will show you how to install a Fabric Cornice top treatment. Every Fabric Cornice will come with a slotted angle bracket attached. This will be used to install the top treatment. First, we will cover how to install an inside mount Fabric Cornice. Mount the shades installation brackets prior to cornice installation. Be mindful of the additional clearance needed for the Fabric Cornice. One thing to note before installation: the minimum mounting depth required is 1 inch. While the flush mounting depth is 1.5 inches. Using a pencil, mark the mounting surface 2 inches in from each jamb. Ensure that the marks are centered on the bracket slots. For any remaining screws, make pencil marks evenly spaced across the rest of the bracket, but no more than 24 inches apart. Next, drill pilot holes at each marked location. An important note: if installing into drywall, make sure to use drywall anchors before using provided screws. With all of the pilot holes drilled, you can now install the cornice using the provided screws. Once the cornice has been mounted, install the shade. Next, we will cover how to install an outside mount Fabric Cornice. Mount the shades installation brackets prior to cornice installation. For an outside mount cornice, you will receive 2 types of screws. The small screws are to attach the returns, and the large screws are the cornice installation screws. When installing an outside mount cornice, the first step is to attach the returns. Make sure to check the angle of the return before fastening the smaller screws into the valance. Repeat for the other side. If you ordered custom returns under Fabric Cornice only, follow these additional steps. First, place the 8-inch mounting bracket on top of the slotted angle bracket next to the return. Line the back of the bracket flush with the back of the return. Mark the bracket just past the screw hole that lines up with the slots. Using 2 wrenches or vice grips, break the bracket at the mark. Next, measure the distance from the top edge of the cornice to the first complete hole in the slotted bracket. Use that measurement to mark the location of the first mounting bracket at the desired height. Repeat this step for the other side of the cornice. With these 2 marks set, space the rest of the brackets evenly, but no more than 24 inches apart. Drill pilot holes at each marked location. If installing into drywall, make sure to use drywall anchors before using provided screws. Using the pilot holes, attach the bracket with the provided screws. Ensure that the mounting surface is level and the brackets are even. Even though each cornice is flat, if the brackets aren't level and the cornice is installed, this can cause a ripple effect on the fabric. Any rippling or puckering of the fabric, as shown here, is due to unlevel or improper installation. Please take care to make sure that all brackets have the same projection distance and to shim any brackets if necessary. Attach the cornice to the top of the installation brackets using the provided nuts and bolts. Cornices that were ordered with 1.5, 4-inch, or 6-inch returns will come with a dust cover. If your cornice came with a dust cover, install that next. For 1.5-inch returns, skip this step. For cornices with 4 or 6-inch returns, attach the plastic dust cover support onto the slotted angle bracket. Once the supports have been attached, or if your dust cover didn't come with any, remove adhesive backing from the square tape. Place tape evenly along the slotted angle and installation brackets. Press to adhere. Remove the backing from the second side of the tape and press the dust cover into place. Finally, install the shade.